Hello, hello.
Yes, hello everyone.
And we are Emerald Sisters.
Inspired.
And we are in our last episode of season 1.
Yes.
We are ending season 1, heading to season 2.
Yes.
But we are going to be discussing, what do you think your purpose is? That is going to be our topic. But before we get into the topic, we want to give everybody a shout out. All of the businesses that are out there that are still striving and surviving.
Yes.
Small businesses, big businesses, ones that are just starting off. I want to commend you. Keep going. Do your thing. And we also want to say, wow, we're in a new year. It's 2023.
Yes.
Let's think about inspiration. Let's think about doing something big. Let's think about goals. Let's think about working hard and keep striving for those things that you want
and
to
definitely look at inspirations of traveling too.
Oh.
So, most people haven't traveled in years like me and you. We haven't traveled out the country actually in like
a while.
4 years.
Yeah.
So that's something that you want to look into.
Definitely.
Definitely, a place that you haven't been and you want to go to. Just do it. Just save your money up and just go for it.
So what do you think your purpose is? Life and reasons. What do you think your purpose is when it concerns life and reasons? So with my purpose on earth, I feel like you have so many things that you go through in life where you figure out, okay, well, this is what I want to do at some point when you're young. And when you get to a certain age, those perspectives, those things change. So my purpose in life was to always be someone that was there to help someone to give advice, information, even if it stems from a business point of view. So I always saw myself reaching out to people in some fashion, way, or form. So I would say my purpose would be to be that ear, be that guidance to someone. What would you say your purpose would be?
Well, with me, a lot of people say that I'm like a grandma, I'm motherly. I'm always somebody that, is a listening ear. And I feel like I've always felt like I'm like the psychiatrist, but I never wanted to take that position of being a psychiatrist. I'm just a person that understands people and I can just be a listening ear to others, and I'm never judgmental of the person. Now, and I'm very overprotective of people when it comes to people that I love and I care about. So I think my purpose is just keeping people, friends and family together and just, being a listening ear.
Yes. And what you just described about just understanding and being sympathetic, it kind of reminds me of something that I'm learning in school, which is called emotional intelligence.
Yes.
And that basically describes in details, like if you don't have that in you, you won't know what it is. Basically, emotional intelligence is knowing the difference of someone's emotions, understanding, being that person that can equate to that particular situation. Having to put yourself in that person's shoes. Like, you got to be able to be sympathetic and empathetic at the same time.
Yes.
So a lot of people are not made that way or set up that way or come from that cloth, as some would say.
And I could say you can also learn it. You can learn to have emotional intelligence just from experiences.
Yeah,
if you experience something that's, heartfelt, you can definitely learn from it.
I also think when you think about your purpose, you think about goals, your values.
Yes.
So my goal was to, before I started going to school for criminal law and justice, my goal was to be a journalist because I love bringing up news. I love learning new things, getting information, putting information out there to people, letting them know what's the daily news, what's going on. So that was my main focus in the beginning when I first started. And then soon, after a while, when you go through life and you go through school, your values, your goals, they change. So you start seeing yourself in a different light or a different, environment. Once I started doing criminal justice, as far as a career, I decided to change my goals in a way. Like, I think that I could leer or kind of steer my way through criminal law and justice because there's so many different avenues to get through.
Yes.
Like, if you want to go into the psychiatry of things, or if you want to go into, the courts, whatever it is, forensics. It's so many different avenues. Yes,
it is.
It's so many different avenues. Legal department, so many different avenues you can go in. So my goals and my values did change at some point, but I kept going regardless. Like, long as you know where you want to go in life, and it might change. Things might change. Your subject might change. Your major might change. But at least you know you have a clear view of what you want to do.
Yeah, and that's just like with any your purpose, as far as like if you want to be a business owner, you may change different avenues of businesses. So you may say, for instance, be into like with you're into eyelashes. You may want to do that type of business and sell that type of thing, or you may want to sell clothing, or you may want to interact with other things such as
vending.
Yeah, miscellaneous things. So your things may change in that aspect, but don't think that because you're changing different avenues of businesses that that you're never going to get there. You're going to find something that you love.
That's your niche, and that know that's going to really push things out there. So another thing about what do you think your purpose is would be, we can go into accomplishments. Yes. So my accomplishment is to get those degrees.
Yes, I'm ready to graduate.
Is almost here. We getting close. And the next thing is going to be my master's. I don't know if I'm going to go further than the PhD or doctorate. I'll think about it maybe somewhere down the line. But for now, like, those are my major goals. I've always put that set in my head that I wanted to accomplish that. So if you have something that you want to accomplish, just keep going. Don't let anything stop you. You're going to have bumps and roads here and there, but long as you keep going and you keep striving, it's going to happen for you.
And don't think that because it's taking a longer period of time for you to get there, that you have to rush. Everything has to be on time. No, everything is set in stone with God's purpose. And so that has a lot to do with
whatever you pray to.
Exactly.
Whatever you focus on, whatever your religion, whatever it is that you believe in, that focus will be on that. So another thing that I wanted to mention about what do you think your purpose is, you got to have a passion for it. It has to be a passion. That's the final thing. You got to have a passion. You got to have some type of love for it, some type of interest of it.
Yes.
Like, you can't do something and think that it's going to keep going or flow very well if you don't have some type of love or passion for it. So when I decided to do my business, I had a passion for it. I had a love for it. I love doing my lashes. I love the way it looks. I love seeing women look beautiful in their lashes. I love the fact that they're not uncomfortable, because one thing about me, I could get very irritated with certain products. So you want to make sure that not only that you love it, but your clients love it as well. So those are the things, like, if you got a passion for teaching kids, or you got a passion for, flying planes, whatever it is that you're passionate about, go for that. That's something that really is going to keep you going in life. That's something that's going to make you strive.
And to get back to when you talked about the situation where, as far as in the beginning, you wanted to go into journalism, it's funny how now this is a form of, if you want to think about it, this is a form of journalism.
Doing
this podcast. So it's like everything came back to fruition. Something that you wanted to do. This is like a form of it. So it actually shows you that sometimes things that you may not think coincide, they
come together.
Yeah, it definitely.
Wow, I'm glad you noted that. That definitely fell into place. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
But I just wanted to, clear that up and let you guys know, like, definitely follow your passion, follow your dreams, follow whatever it is that you know that's there. Don't let anyone deter you. Don't let anything deter you. Yeah, you're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared, but take a risk. Just take a risk. I used to be like that. Like, I don't want to do that.
And then make sure that whatever ideas, because that's the first step, is to write your ideas down of what you want to do in life. Mm-hmm. Make a list of it, like a journal. You can get a journal and write it down, or even do a vision board for yourself and write down all the things that you want to do in life. Mm-hmm. And it may not happen when you want it to happen, but when you start to break that list down, you're like, oh, I did this, and you could check it off. I did this, and you could check it off. So make sure that you do that, and also surround yourself with positive and like-minded people.
Yes, people that are encouraging,
exactly,
that you know are supportive, that's there for you.
Yes.
Even if it's one person, like that person, you just let them, you know, you want that extra push from them. You know, you want people to give you good advice, great advice. You know, like if they care enough about you, they're gonna make sure you're good. They're gonna make sure.
And no matter how much you think it may not happen, hearing it from someone that is supportive, that is your cheerleader, that is rooting for you, those people matter. People that
definitely
are that sit there and they talk negative and they like, oh, this is never gonna work out, or that little business, and I continue to go back to that. Do not let anyone says that something that you love, that you're passionate about, is little. Always think
Don't
big.
Let people make you feel small, because when you do that, you kind of diminish what you actually worked hard for.
I tend to, my sister knows, I tend to correct everyone.
I was saying that for a while. I was saying, oh, my
little.
Yeah, my little business.
I always,
my little this,
and I correct it with my friends.
You put, words are so powerful. So when you put little in front of something, you diminish your work. You diminish everything that you worked hard for. Don't put in my big business. Don't, push that up there.
Think big of yourself.
Yes, always think big. My business, my lash business.
Yes.
You know, like you want to do that. Just push yourself.
Whatever it is that you're passionate about and feel is your purpose, always put big in front of it.
Yes.
Do
make
not
it big for
make
you.
it small. Do not make it seem like it is little. Oh, and don't allow others to diminish what you have.
So that's going to be our last episode. I can't believe it. Season 1 is
flying.
done. So the next seasons are going to be basically just open conversations. So if you have anything, like I always say to my emeralds, please just leave a comment. Let us know what you want to talk about.
Yes.
You know, the topics, whatever it is that you want to discuss. And we will gladly definitely talk about that. Yes. So thank you. Welcome to the new year, 2023. And we are Emerald Sisters Inspired. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.